Well, what have we got here? It's the odd couple. These two. I'm surprised the cats hasn't got the small one. Right. When we came back last night. We actually came back last night. And both of the dogs were out actually. So they climbed up here and they climbed out. So I've been looking at building a wall. So what happened was, we went to Mercia this afternoon for a few items, and then what happened was, running about here was one of the dogs. So the red collar dog, so she was running around here, and well, hold on, I'll make a video in a minute, there's too many kids. Hi guys, well, the dogs keep getting out. It's a little bit of rice. We mix that with, they normally get proper dog food, pedigree, but we mix it with rice and whatever else we think's good for them. Right, so we came back last night and both the dogs got over there. What they do is they jump up and they pull with the feet, and they pull over and jump over. But when we got back here last night from Mercia, because we went shopping, they're running around here. So they're running around here. I saw one there on the road, so she's running about, which is not very good. So now I'm thinking, looks like we've got the odd couple down there. Two chicks, one's bigger than the other. Have a look at them. That's him there. I'll move because it's a four-wheel drive. So, there they look. Run for your life. So there they look. Run. So there's a four-wheel drive. So, the doggies keep the pups keep getting out. So I don't know what to do. I don't know whether to continue that fence there with breeze block or wire. Now I'm going to do it, I'm not doing it cheap, I'm going to do it the cheapest method, but I'm still going to do a good job. If I do it with wire, I'm actually going to buy a very good grade of wire. So that's what I'll do, I'll buy a good grade of wire. So I basically worked it out. I've actually cut this piece of wood, and that is exactly 5 feet high. So that's exactly 5 feet high. From the bottom of there, roughly smack on 5 feet high. So that's how high that is, it's about 5 feet high. And I've actually written it out with a block. Like I said, they keep getting out the dogs. So it needs to be 7 or 8 blocks high. This is the wall. 22 blocks long, that's about 160 blocks, and cement price. Now then, if I do it with these poles, those poles, I'll need about 10 poles. Them poles are 1,100 pesos. So I need about 10 poles. So that's going to work out expensive. Then there's the wire, sand, cement. So I think, and if you look here, guys, this is a septic tank. This is a septic tank. I need a metal lid making for that. So if you look there and you walk straight across here, look, you've got a big drop. You've got at least 3 blocks. So you're dropping off there, look. So if you look at that where the road is, you've got about 3 blocks, maybe 4 blocks drop off, because it has to go under, has to go below that road, and the footings need to be 4 to 6 inch. So, you know, then this actually does need building up to there, so it needs cementing, but I'll do all that later on. So I'm not sure if I'm actually going to build this up with wire. You know, so I don't know if I'm going to come to this part of the house. I don't know if I'm going to come from this part of the house. Run a steel post from here all the way down, so put about 5 or 6 posts in there, cement them in, and then just buy some good gauge wire, or I'm just thinking about it, or where it is there, block it off, build a wall round, and then just to keep dogs in, keep them safe, come out here where this pillar is here, and then just make a fence, or maybe to this pillar, I work cost that, or but shortest one is to there, smack across, and then just put about 8 blocks high. So that's what I'm thinking. So I might just fence that little bit off, but we have to make sure they're safe, and they're always getting out, so we can't really go anywhere. Because they keep getting out. So that's what I'm on with now. I'm measuring it up, and I've actually basically worked it out. Hi guys, right, I've actually worked it out. Didn't take long really to work it out, because what I did, so I just count the blocks on the house. So I count the blocks on the house. Yeah, it all needs rendering, all needs finishing. Let me get you a better picture. So I count these blocks on the house for the height. So, you know, like 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, so if I want the wall that high, like I said, I'm going to lose 3 blocks under the ground there. But it don't matter so long as it stops the puppies from jumping out, because they just keep climbing over. So, like I said, I'll probably do this bit here. You know, just to start, do a decent job to there. Then when I get a little bit more money, I'll come all the way across. And then I'll fence it all the way across. Then where I'm stood now, actually, that's a septic tank. Needs a lid on there, so I'm going to have to get that done. I'm not happy with that, actually. I don't think it's very safe. So what I'll do with these, I'll buy some thick gauge wire, and then I'll bend it. You know, a wire, like a mesh wire, what you drop into a concrete slab. I'll buy some of that, bend it so it's about 4 inch off the floor, and then I'll put some really strong wire across, and then I'll cement that in, but I'll have a lid specially made for the top, and then I'll just put some astroturf over the top, because there's all astroturf here. So that's going to be a little while away. So I'm thinking about it for cheapest way. Now it's either mesh, I can do it with wire mesh, some really nice good gauge wire mesh. See, if I buy a good gauge wire mesh, it's not going to be wasted, because I will actually use it. And like I said, just fence this little bit off, or even come up to here with it. So it won't be wasted, because I can actually use it. And then later on I can build a wall. I'm undecided. Depends on price. But either way, it's got to be done. The other way to do it is bamboo. You know, just bamboo post, like the neighbour's done his bamboo post. So I'll try and show you. So just bamboo, see, bamboo posts. I could do it with bamboo posts, because bamboo posts here are quite cheap, so I could do it with bamboo posts. But I can't have the dogs keep running around, because they're running around here and it's late at night, and the speed on this road here. So they actually speed on that road, so I can't really have dogs, because sooner or later one of them's going to get killed, or somebody's going to pick them up and take them. So I'll have to get it done. So that's what I've been doing for the last half an hour. So I've worked it all out, just a case of getting it done. But like I said, we can't go out and leave them for a long period. You know, before we go out, we actually feed them. So we give them a really, really good feed, and we make sure they're tired, and then we go out. And when we come back, if they're tired, they're normally still laid out. But if we feed them and they're still fit, as soon as we come and get on this bike, so as soon as we get on that bike, they're just jumping up there. And they can easily jump up now, because they've got a little bit bigger. They're a little bit bigger and a little bit stronger. So that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm actually going to have to sort it out. So I'm actually going to sort it out. So that's what I'm on with. So I think I'll measure all this up tomorrow. It's Holy Week here in the Philippines. Let me jump on bike. So this is what I do. I sit on bike. So it's actually Holy Week here in the Philippines. Hey up. Looks like we've got the girls and the boys. Right, they're going back home. They've been into the rice field. Still very dry here. Right, what were I saying? So that's what I'm going to have to do. I'll work the cheapest cost out. But here in the Philippines, it's still Holy Week. So tomorrow, Mercy's still open. So weekend, Mercy won't be closed. It will actually be open because it's a busy day. So, you know, it being a weekend, it's a busy day. And there'll be, I should imagine there'll still be a market on. Because there was today, yesterday there was, tomorrow there will be, and Sunday there will be. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So, week being an holiday, I'll sit down. I'll have to go into Mercer, get some prices. And if it's really expensive, because it can actually be expensive, believe it or not. You know, a lot of people got this idea it's really cheap, but it's not. It can work out expensive, but it's got to be done. So I'll do this little bit here. This little bit, what looks like it's an old shed. It looks like it's an old chicken shed. So, but it's not. But it looks like one. So I'll have to get it done. So that's what I'm thinking now, budget. But budget or not, one way or another, even if I just buy a little bit of mesh, you know, 10 foot long, just to keep, it's only to keep the dogs safe. And it's to stop people really just keep walking in here and messing around on the front of the property. Because I don't know how half of people are, you know, I don't know half of people are what come here. So that's about it really. But like I said, it's safe here. You know, a lot of nice people here, guys. So there's a lot of nice people here. Here, like I've said before, professional people, really nice people. You know, very helpful people. Because I don't understand Filipino language. So there is quite a lot of nice, helpful people. So that's what we're going to have to do. We're actually going to have to get this done before one of the dogs gets killed or run over. And I can't really allow that to happen, so I've got to get on with that this week. But as you can see, you know, I'll turn it around in a minute. It's a big drop. So to the road, you can see it's a big drop. But what I might do is just go straight across there, straight across where the pebbles are, you know, just for cheapness. But like I said, I'm actually going to buy some really good gauge steel. Then it's not wasted, and I've got some posts and some really good gauge steel, you know, strong mesh. So it won't be wasted because I will actually use it later on. So that's the posts. And I've actually measured the gauge of that post and the gauge of that. They're about 20 foot long, so they're 20 foot long, 20 feet long, and the gauge is about 2.25 inches. So it's a nice thick gauge. So, I mean, if I buy, 3 or 4 of those, and I saw them down to size, like I said, you're talking about, what? 3,000, about 3,300 pesos, sand, cement, and then you have to get somebody in a tricycle. We've got a friend anyway. We usually pay him about 300 pesos. So we've got somebody what can do that for us. You know, I'll go to the shop, we can pick it up, fetch it back here. So I'm not sure what to do. I don't know whether to dig the footings out, put some posts in. So job's already done for next time when I decide to do it. It's already to be done. So I think that's what I'll do. Maybe this weekend I'm going to have to crack on with it. So I'm not going anywhere this weekend. I did actually want to go for a ride on the back. I knew when these dogs came, I knew for a fact when we got these dogs dropped on us, we couldn't just leave them. Because like I said, they'll get run over on the road. So that's what I'm on with. So I hope you're all having a great evening. I hope you're all having a great evening and taking care. So that's what I'm on with actually. I'm on with fencing the dogs in. So I'll get on with that hopefully tomorrow. Whether the dogs are here or not, I'll just put them at the back of the and I'm going out to make a video, I think. So I'll go out on bike for a ride around. Maybe go to the river. So thumbs up, take care, God bless. Please like, please subscribe, please share the videos, guys. So that's where we are. That's where we are. We're here in Concilian. Absolutely beautiful. I think Joveline's laid asleep on the floor. Right, so that's what we're going to be doing. It looks like we're going to be this weekend getting ready to fence the dogs in. So that's it, guys. That's the job for the weekend. I mean, it's easy to do job. I can do work easy, but then we have to work the price out. So it always comes to price. So that's it. Anyway, let me show you the beautiful surroundings. So that's our surroundings. It's nice and safe here. But, you know, like I said, it's lovely, lovely day here. So that's what I've got to do now. Fence the dogs in the cheapest way I can. But like I said, I'm not just going to buy cheap rubbish. But if it comes to it, I might just get a bamboo fence. Because a bamboo fence looks nice. And it will actually last for a good few years. So I might just do a bamboo fence. So that's it. Take care. God bless. Happy Holy Week. Well, it sounds like all the dogs are barking, but a few have stopped. I've actually just seen the mama dog with the 4 little puppies. So how nice is that? She's still got her puppies, 4 puppies. You know the 2 I found? Well, she's still got 2. She's still got 2 of her pups. So how nice is that? Absolutely lovely. Beautiful evening, guys. Absolutely gorgeous evening. Canland dog coming round onto the volcano. Absolutely beautiful. Gorgeous this evening. Oh, looks like the guys are coming back from the fields. And it looks like there's a blonde carabao there. Absolutely beautiful. And a pond here full of ducks. So, how nice is that? Wow, there's quite a lot of ducks here, guys. A pond full of ducks. And actually, they're lucky they've got some water. We need some rain. But I've heard there's a typhoon coming. Absolutely gorgeous pond.